So without further ado, here they are, Layer Cake.
Hello, thank you all for coming out tonight. We are very excited to play for you. Looks like there's a few open seats in the audience, so if you want to be sitting somewhere else, please go ahead and move around and make yourselves comfortable.
If you're sitting next to someone you don't like, here's the chance. You can put a few seats between them.
Thank you so much.
All right, I'm going to switch guitars for this.
We This is our, Bex, is this our third show altogether?
It is our third. It's our hat trick show.
I love that. And every time we play together, it gets better and better and better. So that tune that we first played is an old one. I heard it on a Ry Cooder CD years ago, but it's actually written by
Robert Johnson.
Robert Johnson, thank you. One of these days, it will stick in my head. It's a great Robert Johnson song. And this next one is the one written by Mr. Sean Bray.
That's right. This is entitled Without Even a Goodbye. You left without even a goodbye, and you never even offered a reason why. I know our lives seem to have some pain, but we always seem to have fun. Like the flower who needs the rain to be strong to welcome the sun. You left without even a goodbye. You never even offered a reason why. Thought it meant something to be my wife. Seen you walking down the aisle. I know you wished for a better life, but I seem to make you smile. Without even a goodbye, you never even offered a reason why. I know our lives seem to have some pain, but we always seem to have fun. Like the flower who needs the rain, strong to welcome the sun. You left without even a goodbye. You never even offered a reason why. Thought it meant something to be my wife. Seen you walking down the aisle. You wished for a better life, but I seem to make you smile. Wah, 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 wah,
Thank you very much.
All right. Let's make sure this is in tune. This is a little song that I wrote with my sister. We were in a little folk duo called, I guess we're more like a feminist folk rock duo, from 2013, and we put out a little album onto SoundCloud. And this song was from that. It's called Linger.
Last time we lit, tension filled our room out all night. Couldn't cut it, and the feelings linger like a storm now won't pass, and the clouds roll in. Oh, the days they multiply. On each one I ask myself why. Roll the dice, roll the way they did on that day. You can watch me fall apart, take a bullet to the heart. Little do you know what is under it all, and the rest is not too long, but I'm gonna carry on. When you love someone, they say you set them free, free, free. Oh, I'll set you free. This time my heart pulls itself together, finds a switch, oh, runs for cover. And the moment the landslide begins to stand still, I won't breathe until you're gone. Oh, the days, they multiply. On each one I ask myself why. Oh, the dice, roll the way they did on that day. You can watch me fall apart, take a bullet to the heart. Little do you know what is under it all, and the rest is not so long, but I'm gonna carry on. When you love someone, they say you set them free, free, free. Oh, I'll set you free. You can watch me fall apart, take a bullet to the heart. Little do you know what is under it all, and the rest is not too long, but I'm gonna carry on. When you love someone, they say you set them free, free, free. Oh, I'll set you free.
Thank you very much, everybody.
just gonna switch up my fiddle for this one. This is some people will call it a badly tuned fiddle. It's just a differently tuned fiddle, a 5-string. This is an old tune played kind of in an Appalachian style. It's called Red Rocking Chair. And I apologize in advance, it's a sad one. My kids used to ask me for it all the time, and I'd sing it to them, and then eventually they started listening to the words, and I said, Mommy, don't sing that one anymore. But I'll sing it for you tonight. It's called Red Rocking Chair.
Well, it wasn't too long ago, I wrote this next song. It's called Go to the Water, and it was inspired by a Japanese scientist who took lots of pictures of water under a microscope. And some of the pictures that he took were after he blessed some water, these bottles of water, some with gratitude and love and joy. And then he did experiments on just the opposite. He kind of cursed some and showed hatred and disrespect to some. And then the pictures showed up wildly different. The ones blessed with love and gratitude under a microscope were perfectly symmetrical, like beautiful snowflakes, very different. And the ones that were shown distrust and hate and were cursed at, and they showed up very abstract. There was no symmetry or formation that resembled even close to a snowflake. So I thought it was very interesting in that he kind of deduced it down to your inner dialogue and how you speak to yourself and how you speak to plants and animals too. So this song is called Go to the Water, but essentially and truly what it really does mean is going inward, going home, and going to yourself.
To in the water.
Thanks so much.
That was Bex on vocals, and she wrote that one.
How's everybody doing out there right now? Pretty good? Thanks for coming out on a Sunday. Even there might have been some crazy wild Christmas parties this weekend and you all still came.
This might be a crazy wild Christmas party.
You never know.
This is our
It could be up to anything out there. It's very pitch black.
That's right.
This next tune is a tune of mine. I always say being a songwriter, you get to step into someone else's life or be in a movie that you'd never be in. And this is about a guy who made some bad moves as a kid, or not a kid, a young man, and incarceration was in his future for a while. And nothing heinous, just dumb stuff. And his parents had a place, his old family home up in Northern Ontario. I'm not sure why I picked Northern Ontario, but anyways. And he gets out of prison, and his parents have passed away, but he's making it back to his house, and he's just seeing the beauty in it. This is called An Inch Away from Beautiful. The sun was setting deep into the western sky. The boundless light disappearing right before my eyes. The lonely wind whistles a haunting melody of times gone by, a sort of cowboy symphony. And I long for another day. Moon was my mistress as I stared up at the stars. Her company soothing as I opened up the bar. The scent of escape as I poured myself some rye. This evening's answer, but the morning might ask why. And I long for another day. She was an inch away from beautiful, perched on the edge of that northern town. Hard to believe, I never thought this was wonderful. But you start looking up when they send you down. Maybe this will be the ending that I need. A sort of redemption so my life can proceed. Can't erase the past, but you can certainly sketch the sun. You are the architect of how your life is run. And I long for another day. She was an inch away from beautiful, perched on the edge of that northern town. Hard to believe I never thought this was wonderful. up when they send you down. Was wonderful, but you start looking up when they send you down.
Thank you very much.
I'm wondering, where did everyone arrive from tonight? How are you mostly from? Kelowna? From Layer Cake Mountain. Hi, friends. I have to tell the story of Layer Cake Mountain. My family and I are lucky enough to live in East Kelowna, and there is this gorgeous mountain. Is anyone familiar with? Some of us are familiar with Layer Cake Mountain. Yes. Oh, what a beautiful mountain it is! And my kids and I would hike down in the canyon pretty often and have a look at this beautiful Layer Cake Mountain. And it's not great to do that when you're on a diet and thinking about layer cake all the time, but it's so beautiful. And I think there's only one other mountain formation in the world that looks like Layer Cake Mountain, and I think that's in New Zealand. So it's a very special mountain for us, and I thought, what a great name for a band. So I'm so excited to see people here who know all about Layer Cake Mountain. Welcome tonight.
It was funny because Shamma had posted a video of us on YouTube, and I watched it, and it was Layer Cake Mountain. And then YouTube is smart, and it says, "Oh, you like things that are like Layer Cake Mountain." So I get lots of baking things that were, it says how to make your cake layers even, and
Send them to me.
Yeah.
Or algorithms.
This is a tune by a beautiful singer. Her name is Molly Tuttle, and it's a song about saving our beautiful forests. It's called. It's also a song about being who you are and not trying to be like everyone else. And it's called Crooked Tree.
the same side by side. Chickadee had told them of the darkness in the land. Spinning blades had come to visit, carried by a man. And every other tree would see them cut down where they stand by and by. Oh, can't you see? Crooked tree won't fit into a mill machine. They'll have to grow wild and free. Oh, I'd rather be a crooked tree. Perfect trees were driven down the mountain to the mill. They turned them into toothpicks and $20 bills. It seemed the more the people had, the more they wanted still in the end. The crooked trees were left there after all the work was done. And now they go for weeks and never witness anyone. No one left to tell them if they're growing right or wrong, but the whispering pain. Oh, can't you see? A crooked tree won't fit into a mill machine. They'll have to grow wild and free. Oh, I'd rather be a crooked tree. People say I'm different, my way of life seems strange. I took the road less traveled, twists and turns along the way. But like the crooked tree, I'm growing stronger day by day as the clouds roll by. A river never wonders how it flows around the bend. A mountain doesn't question how it grows up from the land. So who am I to wish I wasn't just the way I am? Who am I? Oh, can't you see? A crooked tree won't fit into a mill machine. They'll have to grow wild and free. Oh, I'd rather be a crooked tree. A crooked tree won't fit into a mill machine. They'll have to grow
just have a couple of songs left, so I'd like to introduce these beautiful human beings to you. And I'd like to introduce each one of you to these guys. So when I point at you, if you could stand up and let us... No, I'm just kidding. I wish we could do that. At the far end here on stand-up double bass with the angelic smile is Stepan Bienz, and he comes all the way from Summerland.
Thank you very much. It's a crooked tree.
His bass takes up the whole passenger seat. You buckle it in gently when...
Yeah, it takes up a lot of space.
And next to me is the beautiful Bex Truk, who actually grew up here in Winfield, or what do you call it sometimes, Bex?
We call it Winbuck.
Winbuck. And she actually went to school in this very building. So Bex Truk.
Thank you so much.
And on my other side is the beautiful human being who is Bray, who is one, CBC called him one of Canada's 50 best guitar players, and he's also a very kind and wonderful and talented human being.
And last but not least, very talented, great singer, just kind of new to singing on stage, right?
Yes. In the shower, no problem.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and we found it hard to rehearse there because it was weird.
Yeah.
But on stage, it's great. She's also a fantastic fiddler. Shamma Sabir.
Well, this is a brand new song I wrote this past year, and it was inspired by, it's a call to action for climate change, because it got pretty scary for a few years here, and I suspect we might not be in the clear quite yet. But the song is drawing attention to some proactive change, and it's called Mountains Blazing.
Like it's the last time I'll know it this way, and I can see the stars in the sky, and the moon it's bleeding red, and I can feel your words telling me it's okay when it's not okay. Just like lies from the mouths of people who are cashing in, and the trees, they turn to soup before our eyes as we try to drift away to sleep. And I can feel your words telling me it's okay when it's not okay. and see what goodness finds you along the way. All these times it may be tough for us to trust the chaos lying in the silver faded gray. For the ashes, for the flames, they come alive. Oh, the mountains blaze in my eyes, they open wide. For the ashes, for the flames, they come alive. Oh, the mountains blaze in my eyes, they're open wide.
Thank you very much. Well, that went by really fast. This is our last song. And this is a song that, what song is it? This is a song I wrote for my grandma, and maybe there's a few people out there that met my grandma back in the day. She passed away about 10 years ago, but she was quite popular over at the curling club because she started to get into comedy late in her 60s, and she would tour with all of the curling bonspiels, and her stage name, she was quite a sassy, spunky, spicy lady, and her stage name was Pussy Galore. And she had this whole bit, and she dressed up, and she really took it to the max. So I was really inspired by her. And you might find some of the song is a little bit spicy too.
There's an angel on my shoulder, she guides me through the day. No matter what I do or say, she guides me just the same. When I falter in the dark, she kindly lights the way. Don't hold back, she says, take life by the balls. We which sometimes aren't pretty, and we ain't scared when we fall. When I falter in the dark, she kindly lights the way. have to say. Yeah, she'll surely let you know. Deal with your shit, don't waste 2 days tomorrow, and for sure.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. We're going to have a brief intermission, and then Songs of the Southern Bells will be on to sing all of your favorite old country and new country songs.